this is why the Justice League of the 90s was garbage.
Oh, my lord.
Nick writes into beyond.ign.com. With the success of the Walking Dead game, the relationship of Lee and Clem is very similar to that of Joel and Ellie. I'm curious if you think the success of such a powerful story, such as Lee's and Clem's, will help or hinder the success of Joel and Ellie's story, and if you think that the same amount of emotions will also be had for these two.
Yeah, didn't we had a conversation about this a little while ago. I think it can totally still work because I think Ellie is very different than Clementine, and I think last time we talked about it with BioShock as well, how the Elizabeth Booker relationship is kind of similar too.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think the difference is that, you know, for these two, like Clementine is totally helpless and you're teaching her, whereas Ellie is like spunky. Ellie, like, you know, has some fight in her, and I think she's clearly seen a lot more terrible than Clementine has.
It's one of those things, I think, for Lee and Clem, right? They were two people who were normal and then got thrust into this horrible thing and bonded together. Whereas for Joel and Ellie, they are used to this. It's all Ellie's ever known, right? And granted, now we're making all these assumptions based on a few cutscenes we've seen in the trailer here or there.
Right.
It seems like, you know, Ellie definitely isn't going to be shaken like Clem is by anything, not be afraid to fight like you've shown. But it also seems like Joel at least immediately doesn't have those fatherly instincts like Lee did. Like Lee was like, I have to protect this girl, and Joel still seems like he's a mercenary, right? Like,
yeah, that's a package.
He's been hired for this job. Get this package across the country. I'm going to do just that.
Yep.
I'm sure that their relationship probably develops.
Sure.
I'm
sure.
sure that's what probably maybe even the crux of the game is.
No, he's gonna kill her at the end, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Seems harsh.
I hope there's some crazy decision at the end of the game, like where Joel dies or something, and like they can't do a sequel. I would love for them to just be like, that's it.
There's still one of them alive. Yeah, I mean, there's still
Or maybe it would be cool to have, oh man, it'd be so complicated. It's kind of like Infamous 2, but to have an ending that splits completely and there's still another game, but the game is altered like completely depending on
what you picked last time
in the first one, yeah.
Users lose all sense of reality and enter another world. Remember, do not underestimate the power of PlayStation.